Welcome. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's locked in for a big Sunday, MLB Sunday, trickiest day of the week. Let's feast, says Dave. Let's feast indeed. Let's have ourselves a big old day. Big old day. Not falling for any of that nonsense. Realtor Aaron, how's it going? How's everyone doing? Thad the Great, good to see you. Guys, we got a free play up already on the TikTok. Most recent play is free. Got a full slate up on So at today. Have all three plays, all three props shared publicly. 6 plays up for anyone who wants to join SoBet today. We have a full 6 play slate live. These games begin in about 35 minutes. Just FYI, Levi, good to see you. Nerfy Cubs Reds. That's okay. That's okay. I don't hate that one. What's the 3 free? 3 free, Brandon. 3. What are we talking about, bro? If we get 50 more fouls, I'll share another free play. But the play I shared already is the Yankees money line. Yankees money line, that's a plus money play. Royals, I don't think it's a great spot for the Royals. Kirby's underrated. Obviously, we like Ray Gans. I think the under would be the better play. Smash under 12.5 early in Lundy. Boston Celtics for the ship. I mean, they're up 1-0 in the series and they're already favored. That's like a minus 280 play. Guardians money. We could talk about that. We'll answer all the questions. We'll get into more of the plays. Keep the follows, shares coming. 50 follows, and I share another free play from SoBet. But the free play already is Yankees money line plus 110 tonight. We really like it. Brave spread minus 1.5. Absolutely not. Absolutely no. Chris, no. Knock it off. Chris, appreciate the follow. 49 more. Dodgers scare me. You're scared of taking the Dodgers, or you're scared of fading the Dodgers? You don't think the Dodgers got their number? It's not like that. Chinese baby, appreciate you. Love Yanks. Home run today, Brandon. Mango, appreciate the follow. Give me 48 more. We're not doing home run props today. Don't be silly. Don't be crazy. Scared of fading the Dodgers. Listen, it's a Yankees money line. It's a plus money play. It's a 1 unit play. We got to chill. It's going to be all right. But yeah, Yanks not getting swept. I don't believe in somebody has their number or anything like that. Pilot Poppy, good to see you, bro. What up, Cody? Tigers, Orioles money line. Oh boy, Manny. What a dumb comment. Arenado, Brian De La Cruz, 2 bases each. Don't be silly. What are we doing? Kirby solid, but Seattle won't score. That's why I like the under, Bolt. So I like the under. Casey minus 1.5. Thoughts? No, bro, no. Gil masterclass incoming. I believe it. I like Glass now. I like Gil. It's going to be nasty. The under's tempting. I'm not saying don't do the under in the game. Pino, I appreciate the follow. Give me 47 more. Rangers minus 1.5 plus 130. Why are people forcing minus 1.5? What are you on? I'm not saying minus 1.5 is always a bad play. I got to be honest. Guys, you're so far, everybody in this chat has fed me some bad plays right now. No, I hear you, Kool-Aid. I hear you. We got to hit that play. Glass, I've been bugging. Nerfy, I don't think there's a lot of great Nerfies. The Cubs is okay. The Yankees game is okay. There's just too many home run hitters in the top of those orders. 80% of games won, cover the minus 1.5. Free picks today. I already shared Yankees on the money line plus money play top of the morning, Isaac. Reds money line, no sir. NBA today. I don't have an NBA play today. I'm rooting for the Mavs, but I don't have a play up today. I don't think it would be a bad spot to put a half unit on the Mavs, but yeah. Yeah, no, I like it, Kool-Aid. I feel good on that one. G-Men sweep. Home run props, no. We actually like to win money here. Home run props are sucker plays. Don't do it. Cubs, Astros, Cards, Rangers, -1 singles. Not horrible. Orioles money line's okay today. We'll talk about Orioles money line in a little bit. Don't like Reds money line. Giants sweep, Baltimore and Tigers. Done the Nats up 2 and DK less 15 and they're 11-4. Favorite play today. Yeah, I love Rogers at 16.5. It's a little juicier, but I would still take it. Guys, the Trevor Rogers for the Marlins under outs recorded is my biggest prop play of the season. Yeah, I see people say up to 16.5 now. I know if you can get 16.5 at -135 or better, I'd still rip it. I really like that play. No two ways about it. I really like that play. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change my read. He throws too many pitches. He goes too deep in counts. He walks too many batters. He gets hit around a lot. I really like it. Trevor Rogers under 16.5 outs recorded. We are taking Trevor Rogers under 16.5 outs recorded. This is another play for my SoBet. I do a prop slate every single day, but I tweeted this. I shared it on Instagram. I shared it to everyone. I really like that play. The line was great last night, -110 at 15.5. It moved up. The juice is not really commensurate, so it's not as good a value play, but obviously higher likelihood of hitting. I really like it. Trevor Rogers, under 16.5 outs recorded. Lock it in, baby. And if you want all my plays, go to my profile. hit the link, get on SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. If you use that link in my profile, that link tree, you'll get in for less than $10 a month, and you keep that rate. You keep that rate less than $10 a month. There is no better value in sports betting. Get involved, baby. Greatest community in all of sports betting. Get involved now. We got a fresh week brewing for tomorrow. Trying to finish off this week with a big old day. Reds, Orioles, money line. Don't like it. Pirates, money line. Bryce DeGraw, what up? Do I like Red Sox money line? All right, we'll talk about Red Sox money line. Let's get into it a little bit. Red Sox money line. Let's see what's cooking today. So Red Sox, White Sox. Obviously, Red Sox shit the bed yesterday. No two ways about it. Couldn't get runs up against Nastrini, and then Bell fell apart. Flexen's on the bump for the Sox today. He's not trash, but I don't really like him. 1.34 whip, 46 Ks, 59 innings. It's gotten a little better. If you look at his recent splits, let me see this. So if you look at him the last 7 games, those numbers are definitely better from a strikeout perspective. Same from a whip. Still walking too many people, but yeah, Derrick Henry season. I don't hate that. Rangers over isn't great. A's plus 1.5. Say it one more time. Steelers. If you have any issue, just close it out and reopen. Should be fine. Padres under 8.5. I don't know how confident I am in that play. I'm gonna be honest. Real quick, anyone who wants all my plays, go to my profile, hit that link tree, top link is SoBet. You get all my plays, full slate every single day for less than $10 a month. It's discounted if you use that link, $10 a month, and you keep that rate. All right, let's talk about this. Let's continue to talk about this Red Sox game. What kind of price are we getting on the money line today? Let me pull this up. Give me a second here. I'm looking at odds jam. Minus 137 is the best line you're going to get on the Red Sox. Minus 137. Most books won't have as strong a line, but minus 137 is the best line I'm seeing. Probably minus 145 on most books. Yesterday was rough. We don't know too much about Kelly. He's only thrown 18 innings this season, but his numbers are pretty decent. It's tough. It's tough. He's not a rookie, but he might as well be. I don't really love that spot. 1.5 units, Edwin. 1.5 units means 1 unit is 2%. 1 unit is 2% of your bankroll. Okay. Brian, appreciate the follow. Need 45 more. Unit is 2% of your bankroll. So if you do 1.5 units, it would be 3% of your bankroll. Your bankroll is all the money you have set aside for betting. So to put it simply, say you had $1,000 bankroll, like $1,000 is what you had set aside for betting as a whole, $1,000. Then your unit size would be $20 because that's 2% of $1,000. So if you did a 1.5 unit play, that would be $30. Everything should be done accordingly. So if 1.5 units is $30, then 1 unit is $20, then 2 units is $40, and so on. Roger, good morning. Just join what we got. The plays I shared already are the Yankees money line and Trevor Rogers under 16.5 outs recorded. Under 16.5 outs recorded. That's the play. Go get it right now. Thoughts on laddering the Astros money line and minus 1.5? Don't love it. Did you talk on that Z Kelly 1.5 a tiny bit? I mean, look, he's got 16 strikeouts in 18 innings. He's got 1.17 whip. He would definitely clear 1.5. If you got 1.5 on a regular book, it's definitely hitting. The only concern about that is that if it's at 1.5, maybe it's looking like a bullpen game. And that's why I'm hesitant to touch it. Yes, I posted full play. They're obsessed, Cody. They're obsessed. Did I post the picks today, Alessandro? Yes. The picks are up on SoBet already. Today I posted publicly the full slate, meaning I gave 3 main plays, 3 props, all up on the regular slate. Everyone has access to everything. We're trying to have a big Sunday to close out the week. Love the plays I have today. Fired up. Rogers bumped. Yeah, Rogers is up to 16.5. Maybe a half unit. I definitely wouldn't go crazy. It's just too fishy. Yeah, if you start at 100, your bankroll would be $2 units. Now, for a very small bankroll, like $100, you could go 5%, do $5 units. I would just never do more than a 2-unit play. That's what I would advise if you're doing $100. But really, what you're doing with the initial $100 bankroll is you're learning discipline. You're learning how to understand bets. You're learning how to do good analysis, figure out good picks, get a rhythm of picking in the plays initially, all of that. So the $100 bankroll is kind of an investment in understanding that. Wallet, I have it up right now. If you're not seeing that, shoot me a DM if there's any issues with that. I have it pulled up. It is refreshing on my end, so I'm seeing it. But if that's what's going on, shoot me a DM. And I'll try to. Yeah, I'm seeing it up here. I've got it pulled up. Try to do it on a web browser, Wallet. Let's go, Steve. Let's go. That fires me up, Steve. I'm excited to hear that. That's amazing. Great discipline. You earned the ability to grow that bankroll. Um, really appreciate that. Something, yeah, I would just check. Yeah, try the browsers. That's the best advice I have. No NBA plays today. No NBA plays today. We might later in the series for some props. LL, why do I play less units than most on SoBet? Um, I I really believe in a long-term approach, finding an edge, hammering the edge, understanding that volume with an edge is the key. So by doing smaller units and by doing 2% of my bankroll being 1 unit and our max play being 5 units, really rare, just 1 to 2 units mostly, we have a chance to build. Now, if you followed this week, you see I've put out more units as we get into the week, as we get into the MLB season. I'm more comfortable doing 2 unit plays. But for the most part, what's really important is just winning in the long term. I don't just want people to win with my SoBet plays. I want people to understand how to become better betters and how to actually find value and how to consistently win in the long term and beat Vegas. That's really what I care about. I want to build the best sports betting community that exists, period. I want the best sports betting community that exists, and I don't want people chasing plays, getting reckless, and busting their bankroll in 2, 3 weeks. We're gonna have ups and downs. That is inevitable. No, I hear you. I hear you, B Ron. We're here to teach people good habits and how to be responsible about that and not do anything crazy. And B Ron, it will be a shorter live stream today because that we do need 38 more follows though. 38 more follows. Favorite up 2 runs promo. I don't love that. Um, if you had to find a play on that, I think the Orioles are sneaky for it. Appreciate it, Bob. Yeah. And for everyone who wants to understand what I'm talking about, everyone who wants to ride with my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is SoBet, and you get all my plays every single day. Full slate every single day. I put the plays out, I lock them in. We go to win the week, win the month, win the year. That is what we're about. We're about long term success. And that's what we're focused on. I do all the analysis. I give you a full reasoning on why I like an individual play. These are based in stats, based in eye test reads. I give you the hell yeah, well, I give you the unit size that we're risking. I give you the value that we got. I give you the book that we got it on, all of that. Rogers under 60.5 outs recorded. Yes. I'm being generous today, guys. I shared 2 plays for free automatically. We do need 37 more follows. We don't have too long to do it. If you want to get on SoBet, get all my plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree, get on SoBet. I'm going to answer more questions. We're going to talk about a few more of these potential games, though. Orioles and Reds, my line. I do not like Reds. I really don't. We'll talk about the Orioles quickly. Orioles is not one of my plays today. Jordan, appreciate the follow. 37 more follows. 37 more follows. The other play I shared already is Yankees money line. That is a plus money play. They are slight dogs today. I really like that play. If you check my most recent TikTok, you'll see the reasoning why. A full explanation on why I like that play. And most of it revolves around the fact that Glass now is a little overvalued. I love Glass now. I will be, Jet. I will be. Yankees are going to lose, says Jay. Oh, okay. I guess I'll change my mind then. I guess I just won't do it because you said they're going to lose. So everything's different now. Come on. We got Rodriguez on the mound against Little. Little's a tough fade because he's been throwing the ball well lately. And then some people are like, oh, well, ride the under because the Rays can't hit. But the under's 7.5. It's a good line. Like, this is what I'll say. I'll tip my cap to Vegas. You made a good line. It's tough to find value. Matt, most followed person on SoBet and still the cheapest. Exactly. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm being very free up. It's $10 to sign up for SoBet. It's the cheapest. It's the cheapest community out there, and my VIP is the cheapest on SoBet at $10. Now we might at some point make it 15 or 20, 25 if I have to bring in another research guy and I have to pay them out. The only reason I have even $10 for the VIP is I don't take any of my VIP money. I'm paying a guy to do additional research for me so I can put out the best props on that. And if we add more sports and cover more, that's what I do. That's how anyone effectively runs a business is I know what I'm good at. I know I'm locked in on MLB, I'm locked in on NFL, I'm locked in on NBA, all the main plays. But if people want additional stuff, I have to bring in more people to do additional research. Yeah, there is. Double L, if you shoot me a DM, I'll send you a referral and you'll get a bonus. Probably shoot me a DM on Instagram to be honest to get that. The picks, Brandon. Can't wait for NFL. Yeah, we're gonna feast all NFL season. We got a big one. What do I use for research? I use OddsJam for line shopping research. I use Action Network for understanding where the money is on an individual game. I use MLB.com, Fangraphs, Baseball Savant, Roto World to do research on the actual games and do analysis on the actual games and the players involved. So those are my main apps and websites. But I'll come across something interesting, use it whenever. RotoWire's decent. RotoWire is decent at keeping me like up to date on what's going on in the league. Like, I usually watch a couple games a day because I really like to actually watch a game and focus on the pitchers and stay locked in as opposed to hopping around from different game and like checking, is my bet hitting? Obviously, I'll have the MLB.com app up and just check scores all the time. But I'm really only watching one game at a time because I want to like feel the rhythm of the game, watch the pitchers, see how they perform deeper into games. It's good for getting an understanding of bullpens and understanding how they're doing because you're just not going to know. And the eye test is hugely important in baseball because one, understanding the analysis is most important in baseball because you're not relying as much on like fade the public, money movement, things like that, where you would on bigger sports. The other reason is there's so many pitchers and so many games and so many things to track. You need to understand. We have great metrics for MLB, great metrics to understand pitching and hitting success, but you need an eye test just to understand someone's stuff. Christian, I went to Wheaton College. Facts, exactly. So people should do it. Orioles money line, like I was just saying, don't love this spot. If I had to pick a side, I would go Orioles. I don't think there's value in this game. I don't love Grayson Rodriguez. I do think Little's pretty decent. I don't love the under because it's so low. I don't like the over because I do respect the way Little throws the ball and the Rays hitting is terrible. So there's really no good value in that play. We talked about Yankees money line. We love that. For the Sox game, I'm definitely leaning Red Sox, but minus 140 still not great value. I think it's going to be more of a bullpen game from the Red Sox. Red Sox do have a good bullpen. I hate the White Sox as a whole. They're obviously a trash team. But is there value at minus 140, minus 145? Not really. If you could get a minus 135 or better, I would have taken them. Hell yeah, Christian. Again, yeah, we'll get into some plays. I'm feeling generous. It's Sunday. I'm feeling generous. But for real, if everyone wants all my plays, the full analysis, the full write up, every single thing that I am doing, I put out all the work every single day on SoBet. You go to my profile, hit the link tree. The top link is gonna be SoBet, and you get all my plays every single day. It's less than $10 a month. You lock in. TP3 says Milwaukee and the Braves. By the way, if you do follow me on SoBet, you get access to the whole app. So that means you get TP3 as well. Pete, appreciate the file. We need 35 more. Everyone's saying Orioles money line. No, knock it off. Any pick on NBA? No, not tonight. I'm rooting for Maps, but I don't have a ton of heart in. We might find some NBA props later on in the series. One money line, please. One money line, and if I give you one more money line and you hit the link, if you hit the link, you'd already get them. Yes, Kira. All right. Definitely be like Kira. Go ahead, get that SoBet. Best MLB capper in the game. Sports betting Messiah, get involved. All right. Well, let's see about this Braves Milwaukee. And Braves are such a tough team in general. Oh, they're not even playing each other. I thought you were saying against each other. Milwaukee's plus 152. Who's throwing? I'm not touching a Braves game. I'll tell you this. I'm not touching. I'm very nervous with Kirby. Favorite plays on SoBet? Gavin, yeah. All my favorite plays are on SoBet. I don't post plays that I don't like. The play that I share up there, that I share on TikTok, is usually from my SoBet. Appreciate you, Adil. Francis on the mound. All right. We got to focus on one game at a time. Sorry, guys. Let's talk about this Brewers game real quick. Skubal on the mound, minus 155. I don't like what I think 155 is like a fair line. Bryce isn't bad. You could go under in the game, and I wouldn't hate it. I like the Tigers to win, obviously, but at minus 155, I think that's a fair line. I don't think there's value. Anything can happen, obviously. I mean, last game, School pitch, they won 2-1 on 2 solo homers. I think he dices again. Bryce Wilson, I don't trust enough to ride the under, but I also don't trust the Tigers hitting enough to take a minus 1.5. The Nerfy's okay in that game. Picks for the Padres game. We can talk about that. Super Mario, appreciate the follow. Give me 35 more follows. 35 more follows. I'm not going to be on for too long, so 35 more follows, and I'll share another free play from the SoBet. But if you want all the plays, go to my profile, hit the link tree. First link is SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. And today, there's 6 plays up. 6 plays. Cubs first 5 is strong. I like you with the Minagi. JPD, appreciate the follow. Come again, appreciate the follow. 32 more follows. Keep those coming, baby. Keep those coming. Thoughts on Rays? Not touching the Rays, not touching the Orioles, not touching that game as a whole. In terms of the Brewers-Tigers game, if anything, I would lean under, but I really don't love that play. Don't think there's a lot of value. Someone said Cubs first 5 money line. I do like that. Here, the Mets whole team admitted to being cuts. That doesn't shock me. That doesn't surprise me at all. The first free play was all right, Top. I'll give you one. You're in here. Listen, I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to give people grief. But if you really, 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 really want the plays, and I will give you a play after this, you can get them for less than 30 cents a day if you go to my profile, hit the link tree, get involved. It's really not. It's really cheap. If you're betting on sports, you absolutely 100,000% have $10 a month to spare to make your picks better, to go deeper on your analysis, to understand bankroll management, to understand how to do deep analysis, and most importantly, to get quality plays on a daily basis. That's all I'll say. Jimmy, there's actually 6 plays up today. I have the full slate. The VIP props are live for everyone today, Jimmy. If you don't see that, just scroll down on the main post. They're all there. All right. So in terms of the Cleveland game, I'm obviously not going to take the Marlins. We're fading Rogers outs. We're going under 16.5 outs on Rogers today. Carrasco, I don't trust, so I don't love the Guardians in the spot. I don't think there's a good price on the Guardians. Carrasco is trash with the Mets. He's a little better this year, but I don't really like him. So that's why I'm staying away from the game. Any picks for the Padres game? There's nothing I really like. These pitchers are pretty like I don't have a lot of detail on these pitchers. Adam Mazur has literally thrown 1 game in his career, and it was a good game, but we don't have a lot to know about him, and I didn't see it. McGo, I'm not on the White Sox money line. McGo has also thrown very little. So I just don't have a ton of detail on these pitchers. We're probably going to see a lot of the bullpen. If you want to go over a little bit, I wouldn't hate that, but yeah. All right. The other play that I'll share from the SoBet, because I'm being generous, because Sunday, and because I'm getting out of here. No, the Yankees money line is one of the plays. They're not getting swept. Because I'm being generous today, I'm going to read you one more play from the SoBet. But right now, as I'm about to read it, I need you to run those likes up. I need you to run those follows up. I need you to run those shares up because I'm doing something for you out of the goodness of my heart. And also because I want you to see the brilliant genius that is Pick 'em Petey, the sports betting messiah. And once you see it, you're never going to want to live without it. You're going to be like, oh, I got to follow him on SoBet now to get these locks every single day. I guess I'll do that because that's what I need to do to take down Vegas. If I want to win, I need to do what he says. So I'm going to tell you what to do, and you're going to do it, and you're going to realize, oh shit, my life will never be the same once I started following the sports betting messiah. He is the chosen one that came down to vanquish Vegas. Listen up. This is what we're doing. This is how we're beating Vegas. This is what is required of you to beat Vegas. And one more time, if you want all these plays every single day, go to my profile here on TikTok. Hit that link tree on my profile. Just search me, DL. Just search my profile, Pick 'em Petey. If you go straight off here, you might not see it. But search my profile, Pick 'em Petey, right here. You hit that link tree. The top link is SoBet. You click that and you're in for less than $10 a month. And it doesn't just go up after a month. You stay at that discounted rate. Because here's the thing. I have the cheapest sports betting community, period. And it's not cheap because there's no good value. It's cheap because I want the biggest sports betting community ever. It's cheap because I know once you ride with me for a month, you're going to come back the next month. It's cheap because anyone, period, no matter how small your units are, can profit off a $10 investment. It's cheap because anyone who ever bets on sports has $10 to spend on it. It's cheap because I want every single person to be able to do it, but I also want to get paid. What are we talking about here? I'm out here betting on sports. Of course, I want more money. Now, listen, Cubs, first 5 on the money line, minus 125. I'm putting 2.5 units on this to win too. It's Imanaga, 65 Ks in 62 innings, 104 whip. One of the best pitchers in baseball for most of the season, really, truly nasty. He's against a top-heavy Reds team that doesn't really hit lefties great. We've been on point throughout this series. I gave you Reds twice. I'm not here saying Cubs for silliness. I gave you Reds twice. And then I laid off the last one. I gave you Reds back-to-back, and they both hit. So when I tell you I'm fading the Reds, it's for a reason. Montas on the mound, I don't love him. Minus 140 is not amazing. Maybe 1.4 units at that. Montas on the mound, we don't love him. He's continuing to walk too many batters. You want to leave a couple guys on? You want to slide 1 run home? I don't think the Reds score more than 1 in the first 5. That's all I'm saying. Avoiding the Cubs' disaster of a bullpen. I'm not saying the Cubs win this game. It's a first 5 play. It's a first 5 play. We got Cubs first 5 money line minus 125, 2.5 units to win 2 units. Lock it in. I got that on MGM. That's the best line I saw. So we got Cubs first 5 money line. The play I shared earlier is a Yankees money line full game plus money. And I also shared Trevor Rogers under 16.5 outs recorded today. I've never been more generous sharing free plays on the live today. Run those follows up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you want all my plays every single day, appreciate it, Al. If you want all my plays every single day, go to my profile here on TikTok. Hit that link tree. Top link is SoBet. Get all my plays. Bang. Lock it in. Let's go. Love all of you except for the ones I hate. Cheers.